They're sitting on the couch staring at me like this, like, ugh, you evil therapist, right? No, that's not what I want at all. That's not what I want.
This struggle got purpose and we grow. So whatever road we have to take next, all I need to know is that we'll roll with the punches.
Yo, yo, yo. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, y'all. Happy July 1st. Let's go, July. Let's go, July. That's right. July 1st. I'm thinking we get some baseball, maybe. Maybe we get some football. Let's see what we get back in July, guys. Let's see what we get in July. I do know one thing we're getting in July. We're getting a new t-shirt. We're getting a new t-shirt in July. That's right. We're getting a new t-shirt today. We are getting a new t-shirt. It's been in the works for a while. This design, I've been designing for a while. I'm really excited about it. I think you guys are gonna like it. I really do. Next time you see me, I'll have the shirt on. All right, guys, what do you think? What do you think? Treat everyone like it's their birthday. Yeah. I know what you guys are probably thinking. You're probably thinking, how can a KU guy wear a purple shirt? There's not many purple shirts I'll wear, guys. Not many. But this is one of them. This is one of those purple shirts that I will wear. And you know, all of our shirts that we have, all the shirts, they have a meaning behind them, right? I've designed them in a way that our shirts are more about the meaning than they are to the design. And it's kind of when you put on the shirt, it's really, I kind of think as you're setting your intention for the day. You're setting your intention for the day, not only for yourself, but okay, so you're putting on the shirt, and like today, I'm gonna treat everyone like it's their birthday, okay? So I set my intention, but then everyone that reads it is like, huh, okay, treat everyone like it's their birthday, and that gets them thinking about, okay? And so it's a positive message that I send out to people, y'all, just by wearing a shirt. Now, what you think of that? You know, we got all kinds of shirts, all kinds of tees. Be Kind, Kansas. We started out with Be Kind, Kansas, and then we went to 1% is greater than 0%. And the meaning behind that is something is better than nothing, right? Just, you don't always have to be 100%. You don't always have to be 110%. Sometimes all you can give is 1%, and that's okay. That's okay, right? We got one life. You guys hear me talking about one life all the time. We got one life. You better live that one life. You better live it, because that's all we got. We got one life, right? Of course, we got JBU and Just Be You, right? What else we got? Oh yeah, happy. I didn't get lucky. I didn't get lucky. Happiness takes work, y'all. Yeah. We got back in 2014, 2015, when the Royals were in the World Series, I didn't want to put on a Kansas City shirt. I wanted to do something a little different. So I put on Kindest City. Kindest City. That's right. Kansas City is the kindest city. And today, we got treat everyone like it's their birthday, y'all. Treat everyone like it's their birthday. And here's the story behind that. All right. You ever seen, like, either it's on your birthday or someone else's birthday, and they just treat you like a queen and king that day? Like, you might treat someone, oh, you want me to pick up all your socks and shoes off the floor? Okay, fine, I'll pick all your socks. Oh, you want me to get you a bowl of ice cream? Oh, I'll get you a bowl of ice cream. It's your birthday. we treat each other like queens and kings on our birthday, and then the next day we treat each other like trash. Like, I've never understood that before. Like, how can you go from treating each other well on birthdays and then the next day just treating each other awful? So this is to remind us, treat each other like it's the birthday. Like, treat me like it's May 13th, my birthday, right? Treat me like it's May 13th all year round, and I'll treat you like it's your birthday all year round. So today I'm going to remind myself that I'm treating you, and I'm treating this car, and I'm treating this guy over here in this truck, and those guys over there in the orange shirts, and all the clients and everyone. I'm going to treat them like it's their birthday today. I'm just going to celebrate them. I'm going to celebrate them, and I'm going to just be kind and nice and just give them big thumbs up. All right, y'all, new T alert, new T alert. Been working on this design for a while. Treat everyone like it's their birthday. Like it's their birthday.
Love should be easy. Why should it not? When all you want is to be loved, is to be loved. But love ain't easy. You taught me that. I let you in, now you want out, now you want out. I don't understand why you hurt me. I don't understand why you wanna let me down. Can't understand.
So you can probably see with their branding and our culture and just their philosophy of doing mental health differently, being community-based, being more hands-on, just trying to normalize this process. I'm really trying to appeal to the millennials and Gen Z, because as I'm working with families and I'm working with kids and teenagers, that I really want them to be as invested in their work as their parents are, right? I don't want their parents to like be dragging them by the ears. Well, they wouldn't be dragging them by the ears because they're not dragging them into office. The worst case scenario is like a parent doesn't tell the teenager that I'm coming over to their house, and then like 5 minutes before the mom and dad's drops the bomb that I'm coming over, and then they're sitting on the couch staring at me like this, like, ugh, you evil therapist, right? No, that's not what I want at all. That's not what I want. I want kids and teenagers to be motivated. You know, I talk to them about, like, I want to help them not only develop life skills now, but I want to help them develop skills for the future. So this isn't because they are broken or something's wrong with them or whatever else. This is about helping them learn how to develop skills for not only their struggles, right? Because I believe we all struggle. And I really try to normalize that, and try to normalize it that mom and dad struggle, we all struggle, but helping them understand that they're awesome. And I really speak directly to them and look them in the eyes and try to be and connect with them and just as genuine as possible. And I got you. I believe in you. I was there one time. I wanted someone to listen to me. I wanted to have that connection, and I want to be that person. I want to be that person that not only gets you now, but gets you whenever you need someone to get you. And so you'll see just kind of in what we do, and just kind of how I try to just stay on top of culture and just be all in various different things. I just want to speak your language. I want to speak your language. I did hear that it's okay to call nerds. Like, it's not condescending anymore. It's not condescending anymore. Like, it's okay to call people nerds. I grew up thinking that it was like condescending to call a nerd. It was like Pee Wee Herman, you know, and Steve Urkel. Those were nerds, and you didn't want to be a nerd. It was the glasses with the tape, right? But I guess nerds are cool now, and I guess weird, the idea of being weird is also cool now. Like being weird, right? It's also cool. This is what I'm learning from clients anyway. What I would say is, if you're a nerd, or if you're weird, or a geek, or popular, or an athlete, or a drill teamer, a dancer, a cheerleader, well, whoever you are, just be you. JBU. Just be you. Just be you. Okay, it's time for what's been coming up in client sessions. Alright, y'all, this comes up pretty consistently. This idea of a thought, right? So a thought is just a thought. That's all it is. And what we have to kind of remember is the thought that we are having is generated by us. So we're kind of like going to battle with ourselves, right? And so a thought comes up, and we get to decide what we're going to do with that thought. Are we going to believe that thought? Are we not going to believe that thought? If we decide to believe that thought, then are we causing us to feel anxious by believing that thought? Well, then you just got to take that responsibility, right? If you're going to believe that thought, then you got to take ownership of whatever comes with believing that thought. Now, if you decide, no, I'm not going to believe that thought, then it's up to you to decide if you're going to believe that thought or not. If you decide not to, then you have to take ownership for not believing that thought, right? So a lot of times this will come up when I'm talking with someone that has intrusive thoughts, that a thought pops in their mind, and then that thought causes them some anxiety, right? Like, hey, I think that I'm going to hurt myself or hurt my parents. Now, what I would say is, this person, just their history, I know that they're not going to hurt themselves. They are very safe. Actually, they are anxious about hurting themselves. They're anxious about losing control. And so we would think of this as an intrusive thought. And so they can believe that thought if they want to, and it can make them anxious. But they don't have to believe it either. They believe that they're not going to hurt themselves, right? That they're not going to hurt themselves. And when they believe that they're not going to hurt themselves, then they can feel better. The struggle is that thought comes back, and you got to do it over again. It depends. Are you going to believe the thought that I'm going to hurt myself, or are you going to believe the thought, no, I'm not going to hurt myself? And this thought comes up in situations, other situations. It may be harm thoughts. It may be sexual in nature. There might be a thought like, I'm going to just drive my car off the road, right? Or I'm going to jump off of a bridge. Somehow losing control of yourself. Throwing a knife at someone. And what you've got to do is you've got to decide, am I going to believe that thought or am I not? And what I like to encourage people to do is just to make it simple. Just turn that thought upside down. Just believe the opposite. Believe the opposite of that thought. Just be go from, I'm going to throw a knife at someone, to I'm not going to throw a knife at someone. I mean, why do you have to believe that you're going to throw a knife at someone just because that thought pops in your head? Just because that thought pops in your head doesn't mean it's going to happen. Remember, a thought is just a thought. That's all it is. A thought is just a thought. Like right now, I can think I'm gonna think right now. I'm gonna turn that camera off. I'm gonna think really hard about it. I'm gonna turn the camera off. Here I go. Is it still on? I'm gonna think even harder. I'm gonna think hard about it. I'm gonna think hard about it. That thought of me turning off that camera, it's popping up in my mind a lot. Nope. I think the camera is still on. So you guys, think about that. When a thought comes into your mind, think about having the opposite thought. But then also, if you want to, another way that you can work through that thought is you can say, okay, Well, if that does come true, whatever I'm thinking, if that does come true, I'll just handle it. I can handle whatever happens. And that's consistently something that I tell people. If for some reason, by chance, your thought does come true, you'll be able to handle it. And finding that confidence that I can handle whatever happens, boom, that's the golden ticket. That is the golden ticket right there, y'all. You can handle whatever happens in your life. Either choose to turn it upside down and believe the opposite, or believe I can handle whatever happens. Hope that helps. Air fist bump. Fist bump.
Was it all worth it? You played me good just for